Now I got something to show you, and it's gonna be something momentous. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, do we have something to talk about. TLC just happened, and my official review is going to happen right now. We're going to go over, as much as I'd like to go over the main event, I'm going to go in order. And that's the fact, the first match that started off was Orton and Bray Wyatt versus Rhino and Slater. Pretty okay match, but they made the right call, and they pulled the trigger, and they had Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt win, which was the correct call. That was a good call by you, WWE, finally. And as you think about it, Bray Wyatt's been in the company for so long. He's been in the company for a long time, and now he's finally had his first title. And it doesn't matter what it is, but he has his first title. And the fact that I was talking to a friend about this, and I think what they're going to do, because if you listen carefully, if you go back and watch the match and listen carefully, they said the winners were the Wyatt family. Not Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton, but the Wyatt family were the winners. So we were talking about it, and maybe, just maybe, they're thinking about doing a whole New Day thing. Like, you know how they have with New Day? And who knows, maybe they'll have at the Royal Rumble, the next pay-per-view featuring Raw and SmackDown, maybe they'll go at it there. Who knows? We're just going to have to wait and see. Second match on the list was Carmella versus Nikki Bella. It was okay. It was an okay match. It wasn't really terrible, but it just wasn't really good. In the end, I got this one wrong. I said Carmella was going to win, but in the end, Nikki Bella ended up winning. And at the end, it had a crazy twist that, she was like, Carmella was like, I wasn't the one who attacked you. It was Natalya was the one who attacked you, and that leaves intrigue and mystery of where this is going next. Although I did suspect it. The third match in the card was The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler for the Intercontinental Championship in a ladder match. This was a good match. And I realized watching this, Miz versus Ziggler has to be one of the best rivalries of this year. Never have I seen two people go at it for the belt as long as they did. I was thinking about all their matches and stuff prior, this whole entire rivalry. This has to be one of the best rivalries of 2016. And in the end, as I predicted, unfortunately, The Miz is still your Intercontinental Champion. What happened was they were both on top of the ladders. They had two stacked up. He low-blowed Dolph Ziggler, and he pushed him off, and he regained his Intercontinental Championship, which sucks. But I'm pretty sure it'll lead to something down the road. But this was their final match for the title, their final match in their rivalry of Dolph Ziggler and The Miz comes out on top. I personally don't like that, but that's just me because I don't like The Miz at all. He brings nothing new, but I already talked about that. I'm not going to go into that again. The fourth match, Baron Corbin versus Kalisto. Now, that match was a good match. All these matches were good. And yeah, Kalisto is actually surprisingly looking very good in the match. He was using chairs. He was using all these offense on the chairs. He was looking pretty damn impressive, and he looked pretty good at it. And the fact remains that I also called this one Baron Corbin wins. Because why? I think he needs it more. He needs it more, and the WWE knows that, so they gave him the win. So, pretty good match overall. Pretty good match. The next match that was next on the card was Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss. Now, this match was unexpected for me. Why? Because we have a new SmackDown Women's Champion, and her name is Alexa Bliss. We have a new one, which is something I did not think was going to happen, because I felt as though Becky Lynch probably needed it more longer, but out of nowhere, she power bombs her through a chair. No, not through a chair, through a table, my bad. Power bombs her through the table, and boom, she's the new women's champion. It was an unexpected surprise. I mean, I just didn't expect it. But, however, it comes to the thought that I'm saying right now is, what if WWE is going back into booking her losing ways? What if that's going to happen? What if that happens? You know? It's just like, what if it happens again? I mean, like, what if because for the longest time, I didn't think Becky Lynch was a viable contender for the title. I didn't think that. You know why? Because they keep on booking her to lose, and she deserves more than that. She deserves more than to lose, and lose, and lose, because she is a great, phenomenal talent, and she shouldn't be treated like that. That's what I'm afraid of, what this means right now. And now, we get to what I really wanted to talk about. As opposed to all the card, this was something different. AJ Styles versus Dean Ambrose for the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Let me tell you something about this match. This match, primarily, you think about, oh, it was such a miracle, such a great thing that AJ Styles won the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. But you know why? It was all part of Vince's plan that he win that, so they can make Dean Ambrose look strong. Dean Ambrose was the most dominant in this match, and AJ Styles, who does not deserve this, he deserves to be treated like the talent that he is. He had offense, yes, but most of it was Dean Ambrose kicking AJ Styles' ass, and I didn't like that, because AJ Styles should be our current champion, and he is. Something that totally caught me off guard was the fact that James Ellsworth came down the ring, which I knew was going to happen. I predicted that James Ellsworth would come down to the ring. He was going to show up. But what I did not predict next was what happened when AJ Styles, he's off, he fell down, he's off to the outside. Dean Ambrose climbs the ladder, and then next thing you know, we see it move as James Ellsworth pushed Dean Ambrose off the ladder. Like, what? When did this happen? And then after that, AJ Styles climbs up the ladder and wins the whole damn match. This match was okay, but this was a totally different shock value twist to have James Ellsworth turn on Dean Ambrose. Now, this is something that I have to tune into on SmackDown, because I need to know, why did Dean Ambrose have, what did Dean Ambrose do to have James Ellsworth turn on him? What did he do? What is James Ellsworth's reasoning behind this? I thought for a split second that maybe he was going to cash in his opportunity and say, oh, I want to use my opportunity now. He'd climb up and he'd get it. I thought that was going to happen. Thank God it didn't. But it's like, why would they do this? But I have no idea. We're just going to have to tune in to SmackDown to see what the hell is going to happen next. Now, it's just weird. Overall, this pay-per-view in and of itself was okay. It wasn't bad, but it just didn't live. Okay, when you're the pay-per-view next after Survivor Series, you're gonna have a very hard time to top Survivor Series, which was really good. You're gonna have a really hard time doing that. TLC tried to do that, but it just didn't work. It was not a bad pay-per-view. It wasn't SummerSlam 2016 bad, but it wasn't by far means good. It was okay. It was fine. That's all it was. So yeah, at a scale of 1 to 10, I give it 7. 7 because it was good. It was good. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't over-the-top phenomenal. It was good. Well, that's everything I have to say for TLC 2016. That ending was just crazy. So, I'm going to do something for you. Do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And if you have any comments about the pay-per-view, what you thought of the finish, if you think I was wrong and everything like that, make sure you leave it in the comment section below. I always welcome it to hear it from everyone. Now, this is part of the video where I thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. I know I'm speeding through this like I'm going like the Flash, but it's just all this momentum. What does this mean? All this excitement, this rush. It's like, what does it mean? I have no idea. But thank you so much for watching. I have no idea what's going to happen next. I've been Samuel D, aka The Excellent Reviewer, and I will see you all as soon as I can.